Game starting.
Knight f6. c4. e6.
What?
Knight f3. d5. c3. Knight c3. Bishop. Okay, you know they're opening.
What?
Oh, it's going so fast.
Come on, Will! We have to do who's white and who's black.
Hikaru is black.
Hikaru is black, guys!
They're playing so fast.
Come on, give me the moves!
Wait, what move are you on?
I'm on move 4!
d5.
Move 4.
Move 4?
Yes!
Knight c3. Bishop e7.
Yes!
Bishop f4.
You can do this!
Castles. e3. Knight b d7. c5.
They're doing this opening again!
c6.
What?
h3. b6.
But this is the exact same game as the first game.
Yeah. b4. a5. a3. h6.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Bishop d3. Bishop a6. Castles. q c8.
What?
Queen c8.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, so it wasn't the same. Okay, so oh guys, they played the exact same opening. Oh, really, fun promoter. Oh, that's awesome.
Queen c2.
Queen c2. We got this, guys. Thanks, Will. You're saving the day. Come on, Carlsen playing with the white pieces now. Exact same opening as game number 1. Exact same opening as game number 1.
Queen takes.
Or yeah, until I think that.
Queen b7.
Oops. No time to talk. Oh, thank you, Edwin, for using 1,000 bits. Thank you so much, Edwin. Welcome to the chat. Welcome back to the channel here. I really thought that this was. Yeah, I mean, it is one of it is one of the main lines. I just didn't think that they would play the exact same one again. I thought that it was the same game as the first one. Carlsen should have played the London system. He has such a good record with it against Hikaru. Okay, I didn't know that. But yeah, interesting that he's choosing the exact same opening. I mean, he did win with it though, and got a really good position, but still, I guess that Nakamura will improve something now. So, just tell me the moves when they're... You can just shout them. Even if I'm talking, just shout them. I'll forget what I was saying, but that doesn't matter. Thank you.
Queen c2.
Oh, again?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, unless Nakamura has been training with Andrea. Andrea, she's the queen of London. When will there be an Animal Crossing stream with Will? That could happen sometime if you guys wanted me to do that as well. Still trying to do, chess all the time in my streams, but there could definitely be a time when I try another game out as well and play some Animal Crossing or something. Use the London system and got a win. Well, really interesting then that Carlsen is not playing the London. He's placing the bishop on f4, but obviously this is a whole other opening. This is the Queen's Gambit declined, so... Oh, she's exclusively coaching London to MVL. Okay, Villa. Well, that's sad for Hikaru then, that he doesn't get that exclusive training. Okay. This is the position. So really interesting actually that... Let's see till which move...
Rook f8.
No time. Rook f8. Okay. Okay, now I'm going back a few moves. So... All of this was the same. All of this was exactly the same. Until... Was bishop a6? I think that here, in the last game, Carlsen played bishop c2. And then there was this queen d2 thing and everything. Oh, rook c1 and everything. But now instead he played castles and then... Takes. And yeah, this is where things changed. Okay. Thank you, X-Fitness Coach, for subscribing on Prime. Thank you so much for subscribing on Prime. That might be the thing also.
Rook fb1.
Yeah, that might also be the thing that that as BJH is saying, that Magnus doesn't have access to Emma's new Chessbrite new London system course on chess.com. So yeah, that might be the thing.
It takes b.
Yeah. Maybe he needs it.
Bishop d8.
Bishop d8. Okay, now we got the same ideas before. Bishop d8, bishop c7, trying to get this, try to exchange this bishop here. I don't know if e5 wants to be a move. I don't know if Nakamura wants to play e5 at some point, as in the other game it wasn't good. But, or, yeah, it didn't lead to a good position at least, but maybe it's different now. Also, before, he exchanged on c5 as well. Now he's not doing it. And what's really interesting to notice as well, is that the light square bishop of Nakamura in the other game was the most horrible piece in his position, and now he really tried to exchange it really early. So it's interesting to see that Carlsen didn't exchange that bishop, or I mean that Carlsen did allow to exchange that bishop and didn't play bishop c2 now. So, what game is this? This is game number 3 in the Carlsen Invitational Tournament. So Magnus Carlsen playing right now against Hikaru Nakamura. They're playing 4 games today, 15 plus 10, and this is game number 3. So, we're waiting for moves. We're waiting for moves. What do you guys think about this position? Do you prefer this one to the one in the other game for Nakamura? Now he hasn't opened up the b file. But yeah, now the pieces are a bit more active for Nakamura, I suppose, than in the other game. So so yeah, that's one of the difference here. Maybe b5 will be an idea after takes, and then at some point to play b5. That could be an idea at some point, I suppose. You don't want to play b5 before you take on a8, because then you can allow rook takes a1. Yeah. Seems to have. Yeah, it seems to be better for Hikaru this game. Clocksana, well, actually, we are right now. If anyone could check, do you want to check the times? Yeah. Because we're using an analysis board, we're not.
30 minutes for Magnus and 15 for Hikaru.
13 for Magnus. Okay, so 13 minutes for Magnus and 15 for Hikaru. So they've played really quickly. Reasons why I don't have clocks and everything is sort of looking at sort of weird, is because we are right now in analysis mode. So yeah. And that's because the live stream function here live chess function wasn't really working. I think that chess.com is having a few problems right now. So we're just using the analysis board, and Will is telling us the moves of the game. This is game number 3. I'm rooting for Nakamura. I think it's fun to root for someone who's not the world champion. And Nakamura is such a strong player and a great streamer. I love to watch his streams, so I'm rooting for him. But obviously, Carlsen is such a strong player. He really played such a good game the first game. Really nice to follow that game. So yeah. Yeah, better for Hikaru this game, as Carlsen allowed the exchange. I don't know why he allowed this exchange, as this bishop really is the bad bishop here. The bishop on a6 before. I don't know why he allowed this bishop takes d3. I might be wrong, but I preferred it when he didn't allow it and the bishop went to c2 and was sort of hiding there, and then it became a monster basically. It was such a good bishop at the end, and then this light square bishop for black was just really bad, as he had to protect the c6 pawn after getting a knight on e5 or d4. So I did prefer the position of Carlsen the first game, but we'll see. We'll see. Of course, Babjorn. Of course we gotta do that. Of course. See you, Sugargrass. Have an awesome dinner. We are just waiting for a few moves here. Also, if anyone wants to update on how it's going in the game between Alireza Firouzja and Ding Liren, you can definitely do that in the chat. It will be really interesting to know. We can't really keep track of 2 games here in the analysis board, but we'll definitely really want to know how it's going there as well. So it was first because he waited on castling. Oh, that was the thing. Okay, in the other game he castled before, but now the reason why he had to exchange was because he castled later, and the bishop on a6 was stopping the king from castling.
Okay, we have a move.
Yeah.
Queen c1.
Okay, this queen is really, Going to c2, to d3, to c2, and to c1. Interesting. I suppose maybe he wants to play... I don't know if it's because he wants to... Oh, I'm not sure why, actually. Hola Eduardo, no, estoy analizando la partida entre Magnus Carlsen y Hikaru Nakamura porque están jugando ahora una partida.
Queen c7, rook takes a8, rook takes...
Wait, sorry, what?
Queen...
After Queen c1?
Queen c1, bishop c7.
Yeah.
Rook takes a8. Rook takes a8.
Yeah.
Bishop takes c7. Queen takes c7. Rook a1.
Okay, so that was the idea, to just get control of this. To just get control of the a file here. Okay, so then Queen c1 was a good move, simply to get control of the a file and just stay here. And wait for black to exchange, although I believe that black will play maybe something like Queen b7. But yeah, if Queen b7, and if b5 can be played at some point. I mean, maybe not now, but these pawns are sort of weak here, that's true. These pawns are sort of weak here. These pawns are sort of weak. b6, c6 are sort of weak. So... Dingley Ren is winning again? Okay. Like, really, really winning? Or how is it? Okay, it's a bit better. Vale, Eduardo. Hasta mañana. Yeah, c6 is a target, definitely. c6 is a target here. So I don't know if the knight will go somewhere. If maybe the knight wants to go to e2, or where the knight wants to go. Not sure. I'm not sure if something like knight e2, knight e5 could be an idea at some point, if takes to have the d4 square for the knight. Maybe that could be an idea as well.
Okay, Queen b7.
Yeah, Queen b7, that's what I expected. And now I was just wondering if we could play knight e2 and then play knight e5 to get the d4 square for that. Or if, I don't know if, no, I don't think you want to take on b6, because then knight takes and then you get this awesome square for the knight on c4. b5, because in b4 we push e. Yeah, so that's also, I suppose that maybe what black needs to do is to get b5 in, just to not have this really weak pawn on c6. But at the same time, I don't know. It will take a lot of time to play e5, I think, simply because of the a file here. So the queen needs to stay here to protect the a8 rook. The a8 rook doesn't want to take on a1, because then queen takes and you just have control of the a file. So yeah. And then if you play b5 and you've exchanged here and everything, as soon as the queen goes, if queen a6 is possible for white at some point, this c6 pawn will be very, 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 very weak. So yeah. Hikaru left his chair, really. Maybe he's looking at the other game. They say that a move was played. Has the move been played well?
Yes, sorry. Rook a3.
Okay. Rook a3. Is there time control? Yes. So it's 15 minutes plus 10 seconds per move. So rapid game, and 4 games in total today. So this is game number 3. It's 1-1 right now. Hello, Xoliaras12. How are you doing? Alright, so the plan here with with rook a3 is to then play queen a1 and to just get control of the a file. This is looking quite good for white though, I think, this position. I don't know if something like knight e8, knight c7 has to be played. Just to not, because I really don't think that you want to play queen, rook takes a3. I don't know if an idea like knight e8, knight c7, and then taking here, and then queen takes, and then, you know, queen a6 or something like that is an idea. I don't know.
Okay, knight e8.
Yeah, knight e8 was played to play knight c7. Awesome, Hassan. That makes me really happy. So question is now, if queen a1, then knight c7, can knight e5 be played? Maybe, okay, maybe not now, but if queen a1, knight c7, can knight e5 be played? Takes, I'm just gonna, wait a second. I just want to see this. 1 second. This is not the game, but I just wanted to see this. So, but then you just take here maybe, and you don't want that, I suppose. And this pawn becomes weak. Okay, no, maybe not. This is the current position, guys. Maybe prepare with knight e2, f4 first. So knight d2, do you mean? Knight d2, f4? Yeah, that could be definitely be an idea. Just to keep the pawn on d4, protecting the c5 pawn. Yeah. Raspberry Blast, Nocco Raspberry Blast. Awesome drink. Tastes like candy. Maybe don't drink it too much. I think it's the most healthy thing, but it's really good.
Knight e2.
Knight D or E?
e2.
Okay. Yeah.
So the times right now are 9 minutes to Carlsen and 11 to Hikaru.
Oh, knight e2, f4, d3. Oh, you mean like that? Okay, that's probably the idea as well. That's probably what Carlsen is doing. So, yeah. Or this knight, maybe. Yeah. So, has the reason why we're not looking at the other game is because live chess is not really working right now on chess.com. So, we are just using an analysis board here, and we can't really have 2 games at the same time in the analysis board. Makes it a bit tough. So, we're just gonna be looking at this game. But you're absolutely welcome to look at the other game as well and tell us how it's going there. Ding is crushing the other game. Okay, so then Ding Liren is doing really well in that other game against Alireza Furusha. And if he wins that game, then he's won. Then he has won the match against Alireza Furusha. How is it? Is it that the person gets out after they've won? I mean, so if they lose this match, are they out, or is it just that they've lost against this person? I'm not quite sure. I think they're out, maybe. Yeah.
Okay, we have a move. Rook takes a3, queen takes a3, and knight c7.
Knight c7. Okay, so it's just about points. It's round robin. Okay, then no. Then it's no knockout thing. Nothing like that. Okay, I wasn't sure about it because there was this so if it would be 2-2, it would be Armageddon.
Queen a6.
Yeah. Sorry, after knight c7?
Knight c7. Oh, sorry, knight f4 and then queen c6.
Okay. A6.
a6, yeah. Sorry.
Okay. Ding is playing so clean today. Okay, that's
Queen
great
takes,
to hear.
queen takes, and knight d3.
Okay, so here we got not set plan of placing a knight on e5. So we're gonna see an endgame here. This pawn looks really bad, though, the c6 pawn, and that if Carlsen wins, it'll probably be because he got too much pressure on the c6 pawn. So I suppose that after getting a knight on e5.
f6.
Okay, so yeah, so that's why. Yeah, good job there. Nakamura stopping knight e5. Good. Yeah. Okay, so no knight on e5. I don't know if you can.
Knight d2.
Knight d2. Okay, so we got. Okay. So maybe now the idea is to play knight b3 and then take here and then place a knight on c5, I suppose. Needs to bring up the king quickly, yeah. Problem is though that if I don't know if e5 could be a move for black. Maybe that could be a move for black. Now it's black to play. Yeah. But yeah, it's a round robin, so no knockout. Knight end games are tough, definitely, and they're really, I mean, they're sort of like pawn end games in the sense that you gotta play the precise moves a lot of times. So it's not like you can sort of chill out like you can do sometimes with bishop endgames. Knight endgames are really tricky. King f7, bringing up the king. Is king f1 gonna be played? We don't know. f4, no idea. I'm just thinking that e5 could. Oh, sorry, that was not played. But let's see. F4 was played, so you know that was just a prank. I was just giving a heads up there. F4 was played. But yeah, this does seem really natural. Now the king will go up, and we'll see what they do here. The players. I was thinking knight b3 was the idea, just then be able to take later, I mean, and then play knight c5 maybe. But maybe that's not the idea. Or knight a5. Knight a5. That's the way to go, guys. That's what I think will happen. Takes. Knight, or first knight b3, I suppose, at some point. Then takes, and knight a5. Maybe that's the plan. Perhaps. Knight c7. Okay. Just to put pressure on the c6 pawn. Maybe the king will have time to protect it. There's Armageddon every round. Yeah, so every time if there is a tie, so 2-2 in these matches, there will be an Armageddon so that there is a winner. King f2, king going up. Okay.
Knight b5.
Knight b5. Okay. Yeah, so maybe it's about it. I don't really know. King
f3.
King f3. Okay. Okay, so maybe that's not the idea. I don't know. I just thought that was nice to put some pressure on here, but maybe it's just that the king has time to go up here. Or maybe, I mean, you want to put the king on a good square first before opening up everything, I suppose. So.
Knight c3.
Knight c3. Well, there is still one more game though after it. So if there's a draw, then the last game could be deciding for, as then it will be 1.5 for 1.5, and then if someone wins the last game, that person will win this match. So g4.
Yeah.
Thank you, isolated pawn. g4, yeah. Yeah, and that's true, Dr. Chess Gremlin. That's a really good point.
G5.
That Carlsen might not want to have a short time control versus Nakamura. Nakamura is number 1 in the world at Blitz, so I think that he wants to do well in the Rapids and just win in the Rapids and not get to Blitz. So they both have 8 minutes right now. Okay. Oh, did you give the Spotify playlist? Oh, awesome. Now everyone can listen to the music. Yeah, but then again, Magnus is the current Blitz champion, like Vila said. Yeah, that's true. That's also true. Yeah, we'll see what... It all depends on what Magnus feels like, if he feels like going into Blitz or not, if he thinks. And he beat Nakamura in the tie breaks for that title. Okay, that's really interesting that you said that. Using the London system. There you go with the London system, yeah. Okay, so g5 was played here.
And then f4, f5. Sorry, f5.
Yeah, seems natural. Also, if takes, whoop, king might go there sometime. h6 pawn might get weak. Could happen. Although this pawn is very weak as well, but that's another story. I think this, I mean, even if this would become a draw, I think that this should be better for white. Simply because of these two pawns, which are sort of weird here. The queen side, and white does also have more space here on the king side. So I think Magnus should be a tiny bit better. I'm just looking at the move here, e5. But takes. Oh, I suppose after e5 you take, and do you play e4? Maybe that's the thing here. Do you play e4? If you take, and take with everything, then you got a really good king. And if you go here, you got this move here, which makes all the pawns very weak. So I suppose that e4 is what you play against d5. Eduardo, yeah, maybe, maybe it's true in this Magnus Carlsen versus Furusha. I mean, Furusha is such a talent, and well, obviously age is also a factor in chess. But I think that right now Magnus is still number one. I mean, he can play so good chess, so good chess. That's just what I think right now. So I don't think that that's yet, but obviously we'll see what happens in the future. Ding is +4. Wow. Ding is +4. That's crazy. Yeah, so then he'll win against Furusha that match then. After e5, takes b6, but then there's check here. So that's the thing. There's a fork here. Has any move been played? Okay. 5 minutes left?
No, you are on F5. Right?
Yeah.
So 6 minutes left for Hikaru and 7 minutes for Carlsen.
Okay, so 6 minutes left for Hikaru and 7 minutes left for Carlsen. So Carlsen seems to be playing a tiny bit quicker this match compared to Nakamura, which sort of surprised me. I didn't think so. I don't know. But yeah. Is Furusha in time trouble? Okay. So seems tough then. But sometimes they say that it's good when you have a bad position to be in time trouble, simply because that can mean that your opponent looks a little bit too much at your time and wants to play really quickly, just so that you are even more pressure with time, and that could lead to
E5.
an inaccuracy being played. E5? Yeah. Oh, I was wondering what would happen if takes an e4. This is what I was looking at. Okay, interesting. That's what I thought, that takes an e4. Of course, this is a game real plea. Yeah, 100 Endgames You Must Know. I think it's a really good book. Really good book. Especially for just getting, the basics of what endgames you really need to know, and just really know all of those 100 endgames, and then I'm sure that you will improve by a bunch of rating points in your endgames. For sure. Right, so we got game number 3, Magnus versus Hikaru. We'll see what happens in game number 4 as well. That'll be the deciding game for this one. Still thinking soon they'll get into time trouble. They'll get into really time trouble. I think that Magnus will win this endgame. That's just what I just don't understand what happens here. You take here. So if you take with the knight, then that you just take and you take here. That should be lost. Actually, it is lost because you don't have time to stop that. So you take here. And you play e4. What are you supposed to... Isn't this just really good, or am I missing something? Tell me in the chat if I am missing something. I really might be. Knight c1. Okay, so this wasn't played, so probably I was missing something. But I'm just wondering what. I just feel like this looks really good. Ah, you know what's really nice here? Oh, that's so nice here. Takes. And after this, I believe that maybe. Oh, okay, maybe not. I was gonna say that white was in a sort of what's the name? What's the name when you can't move any piece? What's the name? I don't know. 6-1. Yeah, that's the name. Yeah. And I thought that white was in 6-1 after this move, but I suppose that you can take here. Then maybe it's not. Yeah, then you take here. I really just don't know why this wasn't played. But oh, maybe you can.
Okay.
Sorry.
E4 check.
Sorry, what was the last move?
E4.
Knight C1. Okay, so knight C1, E4 check. So this is the
And
move.
King F2.
King F2. So this is the current position, guys. I was just looking at what happened if you played E4, which was what I thought was gonna be played, but I don't know if I was missing something. But yeah. Okay, now the idea is obviously to place a knight on D4 and put a bunch of pressure. But isn't this pawn on C5 hanging? Isn't this pawn on C5 hanging? What's happening here? Why is this pawn on C5 hanging?
E7.
Wait, do we have the same position? Is the pawn on C5 hanging? Can we just make sure that we have the same position? Can I see it? Can I say position?
Yeah. No, you don't have that pawn on D4. There's a pawn on D4.
Oh, knight C1, check, king F2. Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. That's the
Now,
position. Awesome.
Knight A4.
Okay, sorry guys.
Knight A4.
Knight A4.
And King E2.
Awesome. Okay, great. Now we got the position. All right. Sorry guys. I was moving the pieces too much here. All right. Awesome. I'm missing a pawn on D4. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was just really confused about why C5 was hanging.
B2.
Knight B2. Yes.
King D2.
Just have knight on D2.
Wait, what? What's going on?
Oh,
You
guys.
missed the king. Oh, I maybe didn't.
We're missing a few
So
moves.
King
One
F2,
second. Yes. Okay, let's go back.
King E7.
Oh, yeah. King E7. We missed that one. Okay.
And then knight F1.
Knight F1. Knight A4. Or
Knight
what?
A4. King E2.
King
knight,
E2.
King E2.
Yeah.
Knight B2.
Yeah.
Knight D2.
Yeah.
And then knight C4 check. No.
Knight C4 check? No. That can't be possible.
Knight C4 check.
Check?
Wait.
The...
No. King D2.
Oh, King D2. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Knight C4. Okay.
Knight C4 check and then King C3.
Okay. This
And
makes
then
more sense.
Knight B8.
Yeah.
Knight C3. Knight A6.
Knight C3 is not possible.
No, Knight B3, sorry.
Yeah.
Knight B3. Knight A6. C takes B6. Knight
Yeah.
takes B6. Knight A5. And there we are.
Bunch of moves there. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. We got a bunch of moves there. Yep. Sorry guys that we're doing it in this way, but we couldn't really get live chess working, so that's why we're Willie's saying the moves and I'm doing them here in analysis board. So this is fast, yes. Oh, Alirez is queenless? Queenless in the way that he's a queen down? Or was that an exchange of queens? Love PS commentary. Oh, that's awesome. Huh?
Alirez is
We'll definitely try to get Pia to commentate more in this channel as well. Definitely, and we'll do that together.
Okay, King
Yeah.
D7.
Yeah, because we did do the World Championship together, and it was so nice to be able to commentate with, I mean, yeah, with my mother. So I really want her to commentate some more
Knight
in this
G3,
channel. Knight G3.
King C7. Knight H5. Knight D7. There we are.
There we are, bunch of moves here.
Knight B3.
Knight B3. He's down a queen. Oh, that's not good. Oh, wow. Queen 5 rook and knight. Okay, so it seems like Dingren will win that then.
King D8.
Yeah. This does look really good for. I'm wondering here.
Knight c5.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. What happened if knight c5 and then king just going towards these pawns here while the knight and the king need to protect the king side pawns? I think they should be winning for white. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I really... But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But this just looks better for white. But maybe it's a drop. But it looks better for white. And this knight really just doesn't have a lot of places to go. This knight is stuck here. If knight takes here and knight takes, this knight is completely stuck here. So maybe these knights need to take here and then king e7, but then king, 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 king. And king will enter here. I'm not sure. Magnus doing some chess magic now. Yes, and I'm so happy that we get to learn from it. We're going to be experts at knight games after this.
Knight b8.
Knight b8?
Knight b8.
This one?
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, knight b8. I'm learning how to say this.
It's great. Well, thank you for doing this. Okay. Now we got a 96 check, but maybe that's not what we want. Carlsen had to use Jedi mind tricks to get this out of that endgame. It's absolutely crazy how he got this endgame. Such a nice endgame played by Magnus Carlsen here.
b5.
B5! Happening! Happening! The B5 break. If takes, we got queen b4. This pawn will hang. This pawn will hang. King takes b4. The king will enter the position. And this is how Magnus wants to win this. Really nice move, actually. Really, really nice. The threat is also to take on c6. Knight takes c6. Knight takes knight. King takes. And taking the f6 pawn. So a bunch of threats here now. If knight takes. I mean, king e7. You got a passed pawn here.
Pawn takes.
Pawn takes on b5.
Yeah, pawn takes. King b4. Knight c6.
Yes.
King takes.
Yes.
Knight a7.
Okay. Well, king a6 come. That's what looks natural, but
King a6.
isn't this just winning now? What's happening? Wherever the knight goes, we take here and then we take on f6. And here.
Knight takes on c5.
We take on c5. That's the idea. Oh, really nice. Oh, but you just take or what? Oh, but then Nakamura wants to have some tricks with d4 takes and maybe the e pawn running. Really nice that as well. Huh. Huh. This happened on over the board. Yeah, this is the position. Yeah, he's so good at endgames. Crazy.
King takes a7.
Oh, he took here. Okay.
King takes a7. Knight b3.
Oh.
King b6. King d7. Knight takes f6. King d6.
What's happening if knight... What happens if knight g8? Oh, maybe you can trap the knight there somehow. Oh.
Knight e8 check.
Knight e8 instead, yes.
King d7.
Although this should be really winning as well. Knight c7?
Knight c7.
Yes.
Knight takes on d4. Pawn takes.
What? What's happening now after e3?
Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting.
Wait, what? Hikaru resigned?
Yeah, Hikaru resigned.
But wait, what? Sorry, what's happening after e3? Is this a...
e3, knight e6, apparently.
Ah, okay, yeah, sorry, I just missed that. Yeah, and then you got check and here. And it's winning. Okay. Hikaru resigned, guys! 2-1 for Magnus Carlsen. 2-1 for Magnus Carlsen. We got one game to go today. And if Hikaru manages to win, we'll get Armageddon as well. we'll get a really interesting game of Armageddon if Hikaru decides to win. I mean, obviously we'd like to decide that, but if Hikaru wins, we'll get an Armageddon game, which means that it will be super interesting. So let's, well, maybe not hope, but let's see if Hikaru wins the last game, and then we'll get an Armageddon game there. But this is our world champion, 2-1. He completely, I mean, he just played such a nice endgame here. Absolutely beautiful, the endgame that he played now against Nakamura. Completely, I mean, yeah, pretty much outplayed him. It was such a nice endgame. Really, just from what seemed to be a tiny bit better endgame for white, completely changed that to a winning endgame. And in not that many moves either. I mean, wow. Oh, Ding Alert is still going. Ding is plus 6.5. Wow.
I can try to share the thing address again for you. Here, I'll try.
Yeah, okay. So nice. Let's just look at this once again, how he did. Okay, I can't. Okay, here, sorry. Let's just promote this variation.
Looks like you have just a wait.
Okay. I think this... Yeah, this was the position. So this is just how Carlsen did. But I think that, yeah, the moment that this knight A5 idea was possible, and the other knight, it was so nice how he took one knight to the queen side and the other knight to the king side, and was just really attacking both sides at the same time, making sure that Nakamura's pieces had to stay, well, we're sort of fixed on different squares, but then he just played b5, the king got active as well, and that was just the end of it. Really nice, really nice. Here. So, Nakamura Magnus has started. Okay. Has it?
Yeah, it actually has. Sorry about that. E4, are you ready?
So, Nakamura is white now, yeah?
Nakamura is white. E4, C5.
Yeah.
Knight f3, E6, D4, C takes D4, Knight takes D4, Knight f6, Knight C3, D6, Bishop E3, Bishop E7, F4.
Okay. Okay. Wait a second. I'm just gonna promote this.
Knight C6 and Queen F3.
Okay. Yes. Oh, it's so long since I played this. So long since I played this.
Okay, E5.
E5. Yeah. See you later, Mertfallion. Right now, it's 2-1 for Magnus and 2-1 for Ding. Liren. Okay. Actually, I don't really know the theory here. So if anyone wants to tell me in the chat, that would be awesome. I really don't know the theory here. It was a really long time since I played this. But obviously, I mean, white was threatening to play some e5 perhaps, or taking here and playing e5. So that's why e5 was played, I suppose. And also to have the bishop going out as well. I don't know if bishop g4 can be played at some point or not, or where the bishop is going. But yeah. I don't know if you typically take and play bishop g... No. I suppose that the bishop, this one, is going somewhere as well. If it's going to b5, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, the knight is hanging. That's a good thing to point out as well, that the knight is hanging here, so... Thank you, Don Stephen! Thank you so much! Thank you! Yeah, that's the first thing, maybe, that the knight is hanging. Okay, so what to do with the knight? I already suppose you don't want to take here because the knight takes is possible. So yeah, knight takes here. It seems to be really natural. Unless knight b3. Maybe knight b3 is what you want to do. Yeah, knight b3 seems natural as well. Knight b3. Yeah, I like knight b3. You don't really want to take there and then allow for d5 at some point. So I guess that knight b3 looks natural. And knight e2 simply just makes it hard for the bishop to develop. So right now, white is Nakamura. Nakamura is playing with the white pieces. Mañana estaré hablando ajedrez, mejor ajedrecista mundial. Mañana estaré hablando ajedrez, estaré hablando español en chess.com. Estaré haciendo el programa de Jugando contra el Mundo, así que estaré jugando con todos los seguidores del programa y estaré hablando en español, así que sígueme entonces si quieres escucharme hablar español. What is the time control? Hi HBM, time control is oh, we got the okay, awesome.
Gonna take a quick break so you have the gaming.
Okay.
Going back.
Yeah. Is it food?
Possibly, I don't know. I'm going to take a
Okay.
bathroom break.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. So yeah, it's 15 plus 10 HPM. That was what I guess in it. We'll see what is going on here. So Carlsen has 14 minutes and Nakamura has 12 minutes. So oh, he's 28-29 in rapid rating. Oh wait. Also, I just realized this is horrible for you to see. Wait. Should we go here? Oh, here we got what's most normal. Huh, interesting. So knight c6 is the main move here. This is not what I was gonna see, but okay, but knight takes c6 is the most natural move. Actually, yeah, okay. So knight takes c6 or knight f5, or knight takes c6 seems to be definitely the main move here. All right. Actually, we can. Do you guys want to see what the most common move is here? Maybe we could leave this on. Doesn't mean that it's the best move, but it's the most common one, at least in the opening. Who am I rooting for? I'm rooting for Nakamura, also because then we'll get an Armageddon. And we'll get something else to commentate as well. Tall variation, yeah, really interesting that that's the name. Okay, so we got knight takes c6, was played, b takes c6, and bishop c4. Interesting, in this variation seems like black has... Okay, this hasn't been played so many times. Seems like it's only been played 8 times here. So, and black does seem to have quite good score against this, but... What was the main move here? f5. f5, okay. Interesting. Bishop c4 was played. Yeah, my e4 theory is not on point. Could be better. I always play d4, never played e4. Apart from when I did. And there's a YouTube video on that. Go ahead and check out my YouTube channel and a Cramling as well. That's where you see me when I'm offline on Twitch. So definitely go ahead and do that. Yeah, exactly, Don Stephen. Tomorrow when I commentate, it'll be in Chess Comments. So it'll be in another channel. Yeah. E4. No, but that's no. D4 over E4. Yes, D4. Which maybe it's not a statement I should be doing because the reason why I played D4 is because that's what I've played my whole life. But you know, oh my goodness, I am just not good at keeping track of the moves. Knight G4, Bishop D2 was played. And then Bishop D2, E takes F4, Bishop takes, and castles. These are the moves. Only 3 games have been played with this, so quite a unique position here already. I'm getting hungry, guys. I'm getting really hungry. Getting really hungry. I realized that oh yeah, I did have breakfast, but I haven't had lunch today. And it's what time is it? It's what time it is. It's almost 7 p.m. I haven't had lunch today. Are you on a holiday? Oh, I mean, I'm not really on holiday. It's weekend, but I haven't had lunch today. And I realized that by this time I typically have dinner as well, so I've missed 2 meals. That's not awesome. I need to get some food. I'll get some food after this. It'll be great. Okay. Oh yeah, this was played castles. And we see that Carlsen has 13 minutes left and Nakamura has 10 minutes left. So, what another language I speak? I speak Spanish, I speak Swedish, I speak English, tiny bit of French, and that's about it. Castles, yes. Awesome. Got castles there as well. From Malaga. Well, I was born in Malaga and then I moved to Sweden 7 years ago. So, but I lived in Spain 11 years. So, okay. Let's see what we can say about this position. Some tiny threats on f7, maybe big threats, who knows? Big threats could be coming on f7, how to protect that. Maybe knight f6 seems natural. Going back. But then we got rook d1, we got queen g3, some attack on d6. Could be dangerous, could be dangerous. You're more worried about the queen's initiative? Bishop f6 played, yes. Good that you're telling me, guys, because I just forget to look. Bishop b3, okay. This is the current position. Oh, thank you. You're absolutely amazing. You're absolutely amazing. Thank you, Will. Look what I got from Will. I got a sandwich. I got a banana. And I got some red drink. I don't know what this is. It's smoothie. Oh, let's do an exclamation mark love Will. He's absolutely amazing. Thank you so much.
Do you have the games under control?
Yeah, I do. I haven't. Huh?
This works?
Yeah. I haven't really. Everyone's been telling me that I missed moves, but we got it. We got it. This was so good. This was like raspberry. And only raspberry and a bunch of raspberry and maybe a tiny bit of sugar. I'm not sure, but this is good. This is really good. Okay, so now Carlsen is thinking a bit. We might see at some point bishop a4 as well. We might see bishop a4. We might see some attack on c6. We might see queen g3. We might see rook d1. There are a bunch of moves. I'm sort of liking white. Not gonna lie, I'm liking white. But Carlsen only needs to draw with black here to secure the win of the match. So, does it? No, this tastes really good. It tastes like raspberries. Rook e8 just in. Awesome. We got that move there. Okay, I'm wondering what happens. Bishop a4, bishop d7. I don't like that because d6 is hanging, obviously. So bishop a4, bishop b7. Maybe some threats there. But wait, what? What happens bishop? Sorry, this knight is hanging. What's happening here? What happens bishop a4? Queen, oh, queen b6, maybe check. That's perhaps a threat. What about maybe h3? Takes. Wait, aren't there a bunch of threats towards... What's happening here? Are there a bunch of threats towards f7 here? Action! Might be playing e4. If Nakamura decides to win this, I'll play some e4 in the future. If Nakamura manages to win this, then I'll play some e4. Okay, we got bishop b3, rook e8, rook a d1, knight here. Okay. Looking sort of tricky though. Bishop takes, only move is rook takes. Looks quite interesting. And with quite, I mean, very Because I guess that you take... Do you take here? Or maybe you play queen g3 here. Maybe you do, just to have some tactics at some point towards this. I'm not sure. Maybe that. Actually, you think this is good for black? Why do you think this is good for black? Let's hear some opinions. Okay. Bishop g4 is also a threat. That is true. That is true. I don't know if you should play queen g3. I sort of like queen g3, but... Yeah. Queen d3. Queen g3 played, definitely. Yes. Awesome. This is the last game, so 2-1 for Magnus right now. If Magnus playing with the black pieces, if he draws this, then he wins the match. So we got bishop a6, bishop a6, so bishop is going that way. Let's see where the rook is going or what's happening. I guess that rook f2 looks natural, but we'll see. I'm sort of liking rook f2. Just to double here on d2, or at some point maybe even have rook f1. But we'll see. Okay. Now, he took. Rook takes. Is there any... Oh, sorry. Rook takes. Are there any tactics here? So rook f2. Oh, rook f2, bishop h4. That's what you mean. Okay, yeah, that's true. Okay, yeah, good. So I suppose then that rook f3 might be the idea. Yeah, definitely. Took with the bishop. Okay. Took with the bishop, guys. What's happening here? Took with the bishop. This match is full of surprises, guys. Okay, what happens? Okay, so let's see that we take here, right? Okay, take was already taken. They are going quickly. Took... What? Oh, so nice. If you take the queen, it's mate. Oh, so nice, so nice. So nice. Cannot take the queen because it's mate. So... check was played, queen f2. This is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy what's happening here. What's happening? If bishop takes, I don't know what happens. We want to mate, but we can't mate, so we maybe gotta take here first. Take, and then we just have all pieces exchanged. How are we doing pawns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. White would be a pawn up. White would be a pawn up. Wait. Oh, it's black to play. I was like, why can you not take and mate? But yeah. Oh, wait a second. That's so nice. That's so nice here. Let's see. Bishop takes f1. Queen b6. I mean, maybe you don't need to take on b6, but let's see. Queen b6, a b6. Bishop c6. Yeah. Oh, and then you got rook takes. And we win a piece. And you win a piece as white. Okay, so there are big threats in this position. This is okay, what happened here? Rook takes e8 was played. Queen takes b6. A b6. Rook f7. h6. Nakamura needs to win this to get to Armageddon. Rook c7. Okay. Bunch of moves here from from both players. I mean, yeah, he's just an exchange up, isn't he? Magnus does have the pair of bishops, but Nakamura is just an exchange up. Oh my gosh, we're gonna get to Armageddon. Imagine if Carlsen lost the first match in his own invitational tournament. He might not be happy, but once again, everyone's human, but he'll probably not be so happy about that if he loses Armageddon. Who do you guys root for in an Armageddon? Tell me in the chat. We'll see what happens here. Good morning, Omid. How are you doing? Nice to see you here. Lot of moves in the board. Oh my goodness, I don't know why I'm looking away when there are moves being played. Let's see what's happening. So, sorry guys. Let's see what's happened. Okay. Rook c7, bishop d4 check, king h1, takes, rook takes e4. What? Wait, I'm so confused. Wait 1 second. Okay, I don't know what's happening here, but Carlsen won. Sorry, Nakamura won. What am I saying? Nakamura won. Don't listen to me. Nakamura won. Carlsen lost. We're getting to Armageddon. Let me just get the last few moves in here. I think I've done something wrong in putting in the moves here. So wait, I don't understand. Rook c7. Oh, rook c. Okay, so sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna put in the last moves here because I just messed up. Oh my goodness, I'm really confused. Here. Let's see, which moment did I get this wrong? Oh no, this is the other one. Okay, this is okay. 1 second, guys. But yeah, Nakamura won. We're getting into an Armageddon. Let me just put this up. Okay, so this was the position. Check. No, this was not a check. c5 was played here. Okay, c5. Rook c6. Now we got this. Bishop d4. King h1. I'll be with you in just 1 second. B takes c3. Rook takes e4. Rook takes b6. Bishop c4. a4. Rook e2. Rook takes c2. Rook a1. Rook takes e3. a5. And here, guys, Nakamura won in this position. I know I'm like 10 minutes late. But Nakamura won in this position. We're going to see an Armageddon, guys. We're going to see an Armageddon happening very, very soon. It started, guys. It started.
Oh yeah, this will be fast. Way too fast for me. Okay, king.
Oh my goodness, this is going really quick. Okay, come on. Let's play it. Let's do this quickly.
Okay, e4.
Yeah, okay.
e4, c5, knight f3, e6. D4, c takes d4.
Yeah.
Knight takes d4. Knight f6, knight c3.
Yeah.
d6, bishop e3, bishop e7, bishop e2, knight c3, knight c6, knight c6, f4.
Wait, knight f6 you mean?
Knight c6.
Oh my god, then I've done it wrong. Okay, alright.
Okay,
f4.
knight c6,
f4.
f4, castles, knight b3, a6, a4, bishop, no, b6, sorry.
When b6.
No.
Okay.
b6, where are we? Here. Castles, bishop b7, bishop f3,
Bishop f3. Yeah.
knight d7, g4, knight a5.
g4.
g4, knight a5, g5, knight c4.
There we go with the pawns. Knight c4.
Bishop c1, e5, bishop e2,
Bishop a2?
e2.
Oh.
Bishop e2, rook c8,
Yeah.
h4, e takes f4. And there we are.
E takes f4?
Yeah, there's supposed to be a pawn on e5.
When was e5 played?
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh my god. Okay, wait, can we just get the position?
Wait, it doesn't even say e5.
Oh, now e5 maybe was played. When was e5 played?
Oh, no idea. Here, e5. So,
Oh, after bishop c1. Okay.
yeah, bishop c1,
Bishop c1, e5 now?
e5,
Yeah.
and then bishop e2,
Yeah.
rook c8, h4, e takes f4, rook takes f4,
Oops.
Knight D E5. Knight D5. Knight G6.
Okay, this is the current position.
Okay, Rook F2.
Oh yeah, oh my goodness, Hikaru has 2 minutes versus Magnus 3:20.
Okay, Bishop D5. Bishop takes D5, yeah.
Come on, Hikaru, just take it. Is there anything else he could do? Hikaru's playing sort of slow, isn't he?
But it might be just some kind of delay.
There might be delay, but it says it's 1 minute 45. Oh, they messed up the clocks. Okay, times are wrong.
Okay, E takes.
E takes, okay.
Knight takes H4.
Wait, that pawn was hanging.
Yeah, Queen D4. Bishop takes G5. Bishop takes C4. Bishop takes C1.
Pay sacrifice.
Rook takes C1. Queen G5 check. King F1. Knight F5.
Guys, this is crazy.
Queen takes. Wait, what? Rook takes F5. Queen takes F5 with check. Queen G2.
King G2.
King G2. Queen G5 check. King F3. Queen F5 check.
I mean, you gotta...
King G2. King G5.
Queen G5. Thank you, Dix Churchill, for donating $10. Thank you so much. We are doing our best here to get all moves in. Wow.
Queen G5, yeah. Okay.
Wait, what? They're gonna replay the game?
Oh, what?
Okay. Let's just continue with this. I haven't heard anything of that. But yeah, black is okay with the draw. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so let's see what else was played after Queen G5. Has there anything else been played? No. Okay.
No.
Yeah, okay, Nak is losing on perpetual. Yeah, that's what you meant. Okay. Yeah. Looks like there'll be a perpetual. The problem is that if...
King F3, King E2, Rook E check.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Rook E check, King D2.
Yeah.
Nice, that's the position.
Good. This is the position.
Rook E4.
Yeah.
Carlsen. Yeah, okay, Nakamura.
Nakamura resigned, so Magnus won.